Hey, this is Chris and Brian here with ComicUI. We're with Brad Neely, Daniel Weidenfeld, and Dave.
Newberg.
Yeah,
We both had such a Jewish name. They couldn't tell us apart.
And D's.
And the Jew. I think it's mostly the Jew thing.
D's.
So they're here. They're creators and producers, and executive producer of China, Illinois on Adult Swim. So we just got a couple questions for you guys. So Brad, start with you. You transitioned from still drawings in your earlier work to full animation. Like what was that transition like?
You just have to trust people. I still don't animate. I don't understand the Flash program. I do oversee the storyboarding, and that's largely just making sure that like still drawings match up and characters act. But I just leave it up to my animation directors to take care of. It's a lot of scary faith I have to have in my fellow humans, but that's the challenge for me, is going from doing it all myself to doing it with people I trust.
Do you guys do that in-house?
We do. The design phase, storyboards, key animations, all done in-house.
Season 1 was all in New York. It was all in Los Angeles. Season 2, we split between New York, and then this season.
Yeah, we got about 80 people.
And we're also doing we sent some over to Korea. It's the first season, and some of it's overseas.
Yeah,
so
summer cleanup
is in Korea and in India. So we are expanding. It's like Risk.
Yeah.
We're just trying to take over the world.
Yeah.
You roll dice and see what country you're in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. So working on TV compared to the internet beforehand, does that hold back some of the humor from the original stuff, you think?
No, I think you just have to explore the new ways to make jokes about new things, which is helpful. I think if I always could say and do whatever I wanted on the internet, that would get old. I would turn into, I was about to just get nasty. I don't know what this is for. Anyway, no, it just makes us have to innovate. It's kind of like when you are making fun of the teacher and you have to be creative about her not noticing.
When we get a standards note or an S&P note, it usually helps us because like that joke may have been too easy. We have to work a little bit harder to make this joke funny and be creative, as Brad was saying, about how do we actually do this without S&P even noticing how subversive we're being.
I think it's more fun to be rebellious when there's an authority in the room.
Okay. So how often do you get these S&P notices? Pretty often, or?
Yeah, hundreds for every episode. Yeah.
But if you're able to take that same idea that you wanted to get across with that initial thing and then have to back it into something that's safe for anyone to watch, that's even a bit more like dangerous.
Yeah.
So another question here. Have you done any full-length pieces since Wizard People, Dear Reader? I know that's a more obscure piece.
No, the closest thing, I guess, is we have an hour-long episode at the end of this season. It's a musical, so it's kind of in the style of like Disney musicals. There's like 13 original songs, and Jeffrey Tambor, whose Baby Cakes his dad, always he sings, and we have Cat Power to sing. So Greta Gerwig, who plays Pony, she sings as also me. So that's the closest thing I've gotten to doing like a long format thing.
Hulk Hogan, who plays the Dean, doesn't sing, but
we didn't want to get into it. I mean, if we opened that door, it would just become the Hulk Hogan singing hour.
We would do that forever.
We did teach him another language this season. So
Yeah, he speaks French.
A little bit of French.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
He's very good at it too.
So do the voices in this show create the characters, or do you create the characters and then the voices fit that?
Well, the leads, they're all set. But if we have new things, they usually come from character designs and the story ideas and the script, and then we go out and cast them appropriately. But once we get them cast, they change a lot.
We knew what we wanted out of Brad had done these three main voices on the old shorts. For someone like the Hulk, for someone like the Dean, there were a number of directions to go on, and once we got Hulk, that really determined.
Yeah, we rewrote everything.
We wrote for the pilot. We had to change. Like he became a lot more masculine. He was stronger. He was this alpha male lunatic.
And when we introduced Baby Cakes' mom and Stephen Frank's mom this season, and
airing on Mother's Day.
And when we found out that we had Kate McKinnon, we immediately knew that she had to play those characters. So she came up with those voices, and we designed, I think, around that.
Yep.
One last question before we wrap up here. From one of our readers, Luke Baker. He wants to know what your favorite type of shoe is.
Luke, that's an easy answer. The shoes I'm wearing, I buy these over and over. I have like probably 30 pairs in my closet. I've had hundreds. They're the Jack Purcell white leather Converse. That's the only shoe I wear, really. It's not fucking around. I have a problem. My wife hates it, but it's what I do.
There's this company, Generic Man, based in L.A. They might be out of business because I can't find any of their shoes anymore, so now I have to wear Nikes and dress like...
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Daniel found the Generic Men, and that's all I've been
All
wearing.
I want is for them to make
all
more
falling
shoes.
apart.
Yeah, they're
That's why I
great
need
shoes.
more.
They're really good-looking shoes.
They're really good, but I'm wearing
They have
them
a
for like
great
4
sample
years.
sale.
Yeah.
Stop emailing me about them.
You know, I really wanted to get those Acne white sneakers. Have you seen those? They're
Hell yeah.
beautiful, but they're like $1,000.
There was this compilation that was like between Tree Torn, I think it's the Jean company, and they're a shoe company with Acne. They melded them together for the most comfortable sneakers I've ever worn. But 4 years ago, had to stop making them. Everything I like. Now I gotta wear these goddamn Nikes.
If anyone has any of those shoes, send them our way. We'll pass them along.
Seriously.
Generic Man.
Yeah. Size 11.
Yeah, I'll take any shoes. If you got any shoes, send them size 8.5.
10.
Send me some shoes.
Yeah.
What Luke
10.
asked? Luke.
Yeah, I do need shoes.
Luke, send us some shoes.
Luke, yes, thanks.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
All right, that's all the time we have today. Thanks for stopping the Comic UI. Thank you.